Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Woody. Now, obviously, before you start cooking, first things first, wash your hands. So go off and wash your hands. Excellent. Well done. Now, second off, make sure your uniform doesn't get too messed up. Put on an apron. We don't have a Sunningdale Scout apron, so we're now using the Sunningdale Brownie apron. And obviously, the other thing that all chefs need is a hat. Excellent, we're ready to cook. So, we're making forking biscuits today. So, the ingredients you need 100 grams of butter into the bowl. Then, you need 50 grams of caster sugar into the bowl. Excellent. Now, you can either use a wooden spoon to mix all of this up or an electric whisk. Let's go for the electric whisk. Don't do it too fast or it will spread everywhere. Excellent. Now, what you need to do is you need to add flour. Now, it's 150 grams of self-raising flour. So, if you just gently push that in, drop that into the bowl. This is where you can now add some extra ingredients to make it your biscuit. The first one being, for us, I'm going to be using lemon and lemon zest in particular. So just some lemon zest into the flour just to give it that nice lemony flavour. If you don't like lemon, then you can use 1 heaped teaspoon of cocoa powder, or if you want you can add in some chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chips to make them chocolate chip cookies, something like that. Finally, before we start mixing all of this in, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a lot of this, a little bit of this goes a long way, so don't put too much in. So now, we start mixing in all of the ingredients. And this is, we're going to make this into a dough. Takes a while. We'll probably speed this bit up. This is where get your hands dirty. As you can see, it's starting to come together. And you may want to add a bit of milk if you so desire. Now, as you can see, we've now got our dough. Now this makes about 16 cookies. Now you want it to be about the size of each dough ball, about the size of a walnut. So therefore for scale, 1 walnut. We're going to make 16 of these and we will put them on a baking tray with some baking paper on. So break up the dough, roll into a ball, roughly about the size of a walnut. Give or take, roughly the right size. Into a ball, and then onto the paper. We do that 16 times. We'll probably speed up here as well. Some will come out smaller than others, some will come out a bit larger than others, but it's not about uniformity, it's about you know, eating them really, but getting your hands dirty and getting them done. Excellent. So, when I say should make about 16, we've only managed to make 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, but don't lift up your things, they'll just fall down. Now, this is where the forking comes in. Get a fork, get some water in a cup, and then fork down on the biscuits. Each time filling with, spreading it with water. Now, this is what it should look like after a good forking. And now we put it in the oven. Should have told you right at the beginning, turn on your oven at 160 degrees Celsius if you've got a fan oven, or 180 degrees if you've got a conventional oven. And make sure that you preheat the oven before you put the biscuits in. Now, in theory, the recipe calls that it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It may take 15 to 20 minutes, it may take maybe a lot quicker. We will find out. So into the oven it goes. And then we come to the point where we sit around for 15 minutes. So, seeing as that's boring, I'll say, after this snap, hello and welcome back. For the last 15 to 20 minutes, you, like any good Cub Scout or Beaver, has run away and let someone else tidy up. Well done. We are now, the alarm is gone, time to get the biscuits out. Make sure that you put on oven gloves. And here we have the biscuits. They are now golden brown. We've taken them out of the oven. Now you have to leave them for the next sort of like 5-ish minutes just to cool down a little bit before we put them on the cooling rack. See you in about 5 minutes. Welcome back. It's been 5 minutes. Your cookies have now hardened. They're not molten lava. So get a fish slice. Don't use your fingers. And then slowly put them on to the cooling rack. They should be golden brown. They should be hard. And there we are. So, what we have is our biscuits now, all complete. They should look something like that. Golden brown, crispy. These are your forking biscuits. Enjoy.